I'm Andre Braugher, and I'm here at the South Orange Performing Arts Center, SOPAC, rehearsing a new play by Julia Doolittle called Tell Them I'm Still Young. I feel great. I consider myself extremely fortunate as an actor. I was hired on Glory. I'd never worked on camera before. I got to play the lead in Homicide for 6 years. Having done Thief in 2006, the next really interesting opportunity that came along was Men of a Certain Age, which was followed almost immediately by Last Resort. And then I was fortunate enough to be asked to do Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which has been on the air for 6 years. But in each of these instances, I've followed what I consider to be the next challenge, the next comic challenge, the next dramatic challenge. And so here I am at SOPAC taking on the next challenge. I've never starred in and produced a play at the same time. My ambitions are to take this play to New York City to have a commercial run. We'll see what happens with that. I've never taught before, so sometime this spring I'm going to teach acting. This is just a season of new discoveries for me. I knew that I wanted to be an actor doing a show called The Basic Training of Pavlo Hummel in my second year at Stanford University. I had so much fun. I left engineering behind and dedicated myself entirely to acting from that point because I felt alive. During Glory, I feel like I was technically out of my league, in terms of working on camera. And I was fortunate that both Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington put their arms around my shoulders to guide me along the right path. And I learned at that point what it took to be a professional actor in film.
You understand, Private?
Yes, sir. My favorite show to work on has been Men of a Certain Age, starring Ray Romano and Scott Bakula. We filmed 3 seasons, and they were 3 of my most enjoyable years on camera. I had never done comedy before, and I learned a tremendous amount. Ray Romano is a terrific writer. He taught me in a certain way how to break down comedy, how to set it up and how to pay it off. And I think it prepared me for Brooklyn Nine-Nine in a certain way. I was very surprised and pleased. The Emmy has its place, but what I've realized is that the real reward of all of that work has been the many friendships that I've developed with really spectacular people. It's gratifying, what can I say? Yes, I am often cast as generals and police chiefs and sub-captains and that sort of stuff. It's the voice, really, and I guess the demeanor.
Test us, and we will all burn together.
That's why Men of a Certain Age was so fun, because I was a bad car salesman, and that was quite a refreshing break from authoritarian figures, so I loved it. We moved to New Jersey in August of 1998. We raised all our kids here and, we're New Jerseyans. Tell Them I'm Still Young is a world premiere of a drama here at SOPAC, presented by American Theater Group. I'm a producer and a lead actor. It also stars the wonderful Michelle Park. It's about an older married couple who have lost their daughter prematurely in a car accident. This is a story of how 2 people struggle to put their marriage back together after an unfortunate tragedy.
You can't take 3 weeks off, let alone 4.
Why?
Because I'm working very hard. You've got things to do. I know David won't stop harassing you by getting another collection out.
I think you're in for some really beautiful emotional storytelling about important subjects that we deal with as human beings. And it's a remarkably hopeful play. It's about resilient people who love each other and through laughter and a lot of tears come together in a really lovely, fruitful way.